With both the set seed and random seed world records for 1.16 being released just a few days ago, or weeks when this video comes out, many people have been wondering how fast somebody could actually finish the game. In this video, I'll be attempting to explain the answer to this question. How fast could a theoretical Minecraft speedrun go? To start off, we're going to lay some ground rules. First off, we're going to need to create the perfect human. This imaginary person would need perfect reaction time down to the millisecond, as well as being able to make any input instantly. Secondly, we're going to need to create the perfect machine for this person to be able to complete the run. Our theoretical NASA computer would be able to complete any task imputed instantly and seamlessly, be it opening the game, a window, or anything in between. Thirdly, we are going to be using glitches to complete this run. And finally, we are going to be using version 1.16. Upon loading the world, our speedrunner will be able to see her surroundings. Firstly, our perfect seed is spawning him right above the stronghold, at around 1080 blocks away from 00. You see, prior to 1.17, the spawning mechanic on seeds could be a lot more extreme, being able to have the seed spawn the player up to 2,500 blocks away from 00. This is done by Minecraft checking suitable blocks in range starting from the middle of the world. This means that a player can actually spawn inside the stronghold rings. Going back to our player, we can see he has now spawned right next to a ruined portal, which is 2 blocks away from a Winland mansion. Now, this is important because Winland mansions have 2 specific rooms that we want. The first one is a fake end room. This room contains a pretend end portal made out of wool, as well as the chest with 2 underpearls. And the second room is a lava room. This room includes a glass container in the middle with obsidian and a diamond block. Outside the mansion, the ruined portal chest, our runner will find a fire charge, a golden axe with efficiency and silk touch, as well as enough obsidian to finish the ruined portal. After spawning in, our speedrunner will head to the portal beside him. Looting the chest, he will then break 2 blocks to get into the mansion, where he will collect a piece of wool and the 2 pearls. He will then break the roof of the room, launching a pearl into the lava room. While the pearl is still traveling, our player can perform a dupe glitch within the chest. You see, upon taking out items off his inventory, he will place it into the chest, force rest his game, and re-enter, causing a dupe to occur. And, because of our theoretical perfect scenario, this can be done near instantly. Our runner dupes the wood, obsidian, enderpearls, and wool. When the pearl lands, our player will break 1 piece of glass and pearl back into the chest, where he will dupe the glass block. After the dupe glitch, he will pearl back outside into the portal, fix it, and then light it. Upon entering the nether, our speedrunner spawns in a pretty flat nether wastes, which perfectly spawns a ghast right in front of it. See, ghast spawning only requires a 5x4x5 block free area with a solid block underneath. In our case, the netherrack 5 blocks away from our speedrunner's portal. When the ghast shoots its fireball, our player can immediately hit it back into the ghast, killing it and dropping a ghaster. To the right of our runner's portal, an exposed blade spawner from a fortress is spawning its first batch. The runner throws a pearl, going about 7 blocks to the staircase of the spawner. Our runner crafts a crafting table, placing it down below him as he crafts a bed. The runner places the bed beside the spawner, blowing the blazes as well as the spawner. Our runner picks up the blaze rod, dropped by the dead blazes, crafting it into blaze powder, where he'll be using it to craft an ender eye for an end crystal. The runner will now step down a few blocks, building another nether portal, where he will then be teleported into the portal room of the stronghold. Of course, the portal already has 12 of its sides placed, so our runner can simply pearl into the portal. Our runner gets to the end, immediately placing down his end crystal. Doing so within the first second of generating the world completely bypasses the end fight, tricking the game to thinking the ender dragon was already beaten. After this, the runner can pearl right into the fountain, boosting the pearl with the previously placed crystal, and finish the game. So now that we know all the steps that the run will be taking, how much time will the end result contain? Let's rewind all the way back to the beginning. First off, we must know that sprinting and jumping will let the player travel with a velocity of about 7 meters per second. Also a reminder that every block is a 1 meter cube, by the way. Considering our runner is running through the portal into the wall, which is about 2 blocks from each other, we will be gaining 0.2 to 0.3 seconds. Our runner can loot the chest instantly, making the time loss inexistent. Now that our runner is in the wall, he will break the 2 wooden blocks with a golden axe with efficiency 5, which will cost him about 4 ticks or 4/20th of a second. Nice. With another instant chest looting by our runner, he will now break the wall, which will cost him 1.2 seconds. Now, an optimal pearl launch will go up to 23 meters per second. Considering our runner will travel about 8 blocks to the glass and 8 blocks back, and finally pearling 6 blocks from the chest into the ruined portal, he will be spending about 0.9 seconds, and of course another 9 ticks to break the glass block. When getting to the portal, the player can nearly instantly build and light the portal. Since the amount of inputs a player can create is infinite, though of course Minecraft will only register it after one of the 20 ticks that have gone by. The nether port animation costs the runner 4 seconds, with the gas animation as well as the fireball death costing us another 3 seconds. The gas being picked up has a delay of about 10 ticks, and the pearl to the spawner area, which is again 7 blocks across, will take about 0.3 seconds to round it up. The crafting and the bed explosions are both done instantly, though picking up the blaze rod will be delayed by 10 ticks. Another nether portal animation costs the runner about 4 seconds, and then an additional 0.08 seconds for a 2-block pearl into the end portal. For our end island, the size of the mainland isn't really consistent and can extremely vary from seed to seed. In this case, we will say the pearl distance from our end platform to our end fountain is about 50 blocks, which will take the player 2.1 seconds, leaving us with a final time of, guess what, 14.58 seconds. Thanks to everyone who watched the video. This video took a little bit of time to make, but I hope it was worth it. Support me by subscribing, and that's it.